In a hard-fought game, disappointed the outcome. I thought again, playing a good team that played well. Thought our guys played very, very well. Just not enough plays passing game. Probably got us a little bit where we got behind some change early in the third quarter. A few drop passes, could have been a little bit cleaner, but run game was good. Defense got a little bit better as we went along. Kicking didn't hurt us. I mean, it was a solid game. Just wasn't enough against a good team. We got to keep pushing. So very positive guys in the locker room. Those kids are disappointed, but same time, there's a good group of leaders and a good group of guys, and I think there's a team that's might be a little disappointed and frustrated, but it's a good group that's confident, and we're going to keep them going and push forward for next week, which will be the senior day. But congrats to Iowa, solid team. They played well, and proud of our guys, but got to keep pushing for more. Anything else?
What do you feel is the difference in some of these games where you guys, if you play close, you have a chance, but it just can't quite get, from close to a win? What's missing?
Yeah. Again, is it psychological? Is it physiological? Is it a play or two more? Player call or two. To me, we've got too much evidence of too good week after week against a lot of good teams that there's good players and good football, and at the same time, though, we're going to have to ask, and as coaches do better, players do better, plan it better. Again, I thought we had a good plan in all phases. Thought we played pretty good today, but at the end of the day, it still wasn't good enough, and we need to win. And we really need to win for, again, like I said, you look at Shaw and Jake Reed, fifth-year guys, A.J. Rayner, those senior guys, man, Jerry, Casaro, Cooper, got a great Sudfeld, great group of seniors. Those guys have given us an unbelievable amount of energy at a program where we're trying to create it. And it's got to be created internally, day after day. So again, I just got a lot of respect for those guys. So my thing is, as much as they've given us, I've got to ask them to keep finding a little bit more and dig a little bit more. We got a couple minor injuries. That's not a fact. Everybody has that. Our depth and talent, we've gotten a little bit better. It could be better. We've gotten stronger, bigger. It could always be better. But at the end of the day, we've gotten to where we're competing really high. That was where we started wanting to get to, and now we're at a point where we need to start winning. And that's all without, but at the same time, I'm not trying to pressure. We wanted to play this game confidently. We wanted to play this game without a lot of, force. You got it. As coaches, players, we just tried to put our kids in good position, have them go play hard. And, Iowa was good enough today, it just wasn't quite good enough. So we're not going to get into the psychological side. I just think we're right there knocking on it. My thing is you got to keep knocking until you get through it. And that's what we're going to keep doing internally. And I expect those guys to do it the way we're coaching, the way we're being led by our players and assistants. I think we're going to do that. That's the plan. That's where it is. Don't like it, but that's where it is.
We've asked you about this in the fourth quarter. You guys have been outscored. I think it's like 86-20 in Big Ten play. Is there something you see there in the fourth quarter that's led to that?
I don't know. I mean, today was what was it today? 7-7. 14-10. So I mean, we got to drive it bogged down, or I mean, whatever. To me, today's issue is the third quarter when we go, 5 plays and 3. We had 8 plays. Is where the game got away a little bit in the third quarter. They did a nice job of sticking it to us early in the third quarter. So, defensively, we've not been good enough to sustain stops. We went a lot slower today. Didn't really matter how fast or slow you went on Iowa. They were going to play their same defense, their same structure. Tried to run it a lot more today against those guys. But at the same time, I think, if anything, sometimes we're worn down, and the wear down, as much as anything, has been our poor third down defense. It was a little bit better today, but we got to keep working on that.
How do you feel like the defense responded to giving up some of those, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 10 conversions?
Again, to me, it's been a little bit of the Achilles heel. We had, 5 against Michigan State. We try to keep getting some pressure. Does the pressure get there? The coverage, whatever. Again, we'll keep looking at it schematically. Today they were 7 of 14, so they were 50%. We were 8 of 17, and we actually got 2 fourth downs. So really, you're 10 of 17. So if conversion downs, I mean, we only, we're 10 of 17, so we got more conversions than they did at the end of the day, to tell you the truth. So 50%'s got to be better, but that's an undefeated football team, and that's typically why they're undefeated. They did pretty well. Thought our guys battled a lot better today, though. Defense was a lot better. Not satisfied with it. A lot better. Thought we made some strides. Just got to keep pushing. Right now, the football team is pretty close. but it's got to be today we played more like a team. The defense got the stops in the second quarter that led to the offense's touchdowns. Matter of fact, it was a punt that was down deep. They took one 95 yards for us, right? A 95-yard drive, right? That was their second touchdown, correct? Wasn't it 95? Yeah. The next time we downed it down about the 8, 9, 10 again, but we had a 3-play stop, we got points. Then we had a kickoff, and I think we had another 3 or 5-play stop, we got points again. And on the sideline, the conversation was, you're playing like a team now. You're getting stops, the offense is scoring with you, etc. The issue I thought where the team let it get away was in the third quarter. The offense didn't muster any offense early, and I think that was the separation where then we weren't strong enough and mature enough to close it back at the end.
Coach, how much did it hurt to lose a guy like TJ against a team like Iowa, a physical player?
Yeah, we were fortunate because of Oliver and Simmons and the other guys. There's depth, and my thing, I had him say a quick word to the team, and let's make sure we play harder, because I thought it was a proper call, and I thought it was a good football play. It was just a play, and he didn't mean to. It was a bang bang play. He got a little high, and they're going to, the crews are going to do a phenomenal job trying to protect the athlete. So I thought it was a heck of I thought it was the right call. I thought it was a good football play. It just happened. And at the same time, I needed him, even if it could be on the sideline, to be a good leader. And we needed guys to pick it up, and I thought the guys did. And we tried to handle it in positive. And I'm not sure, but because that happened in the first half, I think he'll be back with us the first Michigan right away, I believe. This week, I think that happened in the second quarter. So hopefully his penance has been served. But I thought our kids rallied, and wasn't used as a rallying call, but I tried to address him being strong for us in the locker room, and also try to address the team. That wasn't bad, that just happened. And you got to overcome adversity, and nothing was wrong there. That just happened, and we're going to move on.
The passing struggles, was it more than just the drops?
Yeah, I don't know, a little bit. Again, Nate was a little bit off. So again, we just got to work to clean up. We've been a decent pass team. They got, I know their defensive coach as well, and they were pretty highly regarded team coming in. But again, we got to be better, and we weren't.
Kevin, your ability to run against a team that has not allowed much running had to be something that you take positive.
Yeah, again, I think we're a better team when we can have the run, and I think that got us a little bit earlier. Where again, with some things that happened, I think again, we had the injury to Friend. It's a minor deal, but it's a bigger blocking dude, edge presence, and Cooper got a little gimpy there, and so there, we didn't have Jordan Fuchs today. Had an issue, mild injury Sunday. Hopefully we'll be going this week, but didn't have Jordan at our disposal today. But the tight ends are so much a part of your ability to run the ball or not run the ball, and your edge blockers. And that was one of the strengths of Iowa, their tight end group. It's a really, really good group that makes their offense very complete. And I think not only the injury to Jordan early in the year, but the tight end deal hasn't played today. We have better tight end play. And I think Jordan being back and the way it looked like Cooper and Casaro and we had Brandon Knight playing a little bit out there as well, I think that really helped the run game.
Kevin, could you
Jordan
talk?
Howard had obviously a big first half. You talked about a little bit, I think, in the third quarter, just kind of not being able to get some things going. Was him? I guess were you not able to use him as much in the second half because it sort of felt like maybe you were chasing the game a little bit and the offense wasn't getting the rhythm it needed?
Yeah, I don't know, just whether it be play selection, execution, their ability to on defense to play good defense. Those first 5 plays and 3 and outs, that was kind of funky to me and just got us in a lull there for about 20 minutes. It was different than some other games, but we were just in a little bit of lull, and we needed to come out and execute. I think we had the skinny post pass. It was a drop, and then we kind of ran it for much, and then we kind of had like a bender route that was kind of there. We didn't complete. I think we had 2 drops on play. Was it 1 and 3 the second drive of the second half?
Yeah,
I think so. I mean, so we tried to take a shot that was there. And that happens sometimes, when you're throwing the ball. I mean, you don't catch them all, so whatever. But we just, it was just the team's execution didn't give us enough snaps to get Jordan in rhythm. And in some games where that was a team where you need to get to play 5 and 6 and 7 to have some offensive success. And when we did, we had some offensive success. When we got to play 5 and play 6, you could get rolling, but you had to get to there. The couple of drives we didn't was when the offense kind of let us down today.
Some more questions.
Yeah, one here. Did you have one before?
Oh, I was going to, same thing, Zach.
The key to Michigan now, what do you look at, try to look at them and try to get
Well, good question. As I hadn't really looked at them as much as from afar, but I know they're playing extremely aggressive. I believe I saw they had another good win today, so they're a team playing hard. They got a lot of football to play for at the same time. We have had some great challenges against upper-level teams, and I expect our coaches to put together a good plan. The kids have a good week. Senior day, I don't make a big deal about senior day because we got a lot of football to play with these kids going forward. But it'll be a great challenge, and we look forward to it. Anything else? Thanks, guys.
Thank you.